Hello, pillock botherers! How is it going? I am in the desert still. The sun is coming down, but I'm going to carry on walking anyway, I feel. I don't know why, but ever since I acquired some iron armour back in the January sales, and I must say it looks fetching on me, I've got this kind of unjust sense of invulnerability, which is a bit foolish because I am still in hard difficulty, of course. So no doubt I will come a cropper if I don't bed down for the night, but we'll see how we get on. Last episode was rather rambly and talky, so perhaps we'll get a bit of action going on this evening. Hello, hello? We have a signpost. A floating in the river. Let's see what this is all about. Jerusalem! Very cool. Let's have a look and see if we can find where that is on the map. In fact, let's take a look and see if I can find out exactly where it is in the real world. Alright, just skipped on a bit. Here we are. Which is good. It should just be a case of we're down the bottom of this map where that little patch of water is. So we can carry on going around, keeping the water to our left, and up into Europe. I guess as soon as I start seeing greenage, is that the right word? Foliage, flora and fauna. That will signify we've crossed into the final continent of this journey. Rather exciting. They do place these signposts in the spawn points that you can set before you load up the map. Obviously we started off in Sydney, Australia, and that's the first signpost we've seen. Surprise attack! Ha! And a chicken. Surprise attack! And a cow. A zombie. Surprise attack! Cow. Surprise attack! Yeah. What else have we got going on? A couple of chickens. I'm actually okay for food, but I want to murder them anyway because I love murdering chickens. Can't help myself sometimes. So I think we may get to Britain within, I don't know, 2 or 3 episodes? Who knows? Trying to do at least one a week. Didn't do one last week after promising to do so because I had a cold, which I'm still slightly recovering from. So depending on how my throat feels, may have to cut this one a little shorter than usual, but we'll see how things progress. Oop, don't look at him. Rather neat little desert canyon here. I might also wimp out and actually make a base for the night. Although so far so good. Spider! No string. This is unfortunate. Another spider. Still no string. Spiders are rather dry around here in the desert. It's massacring everything. It's quite surprising. I'm only on 15 on the old experience bar. I guess I lost a lot of it early on, and I generally do bed down for the night, so hasn't really been that much fighting with which to amass said experience. Not that I'm going to use it anyway, but be nice to finish up on quite a high level. Now we'll start going round to the left once we get over there. This is looking rather promising. Yes, colds. I cannot remember the last time I had a cold. I generally don't get them that often. Unless my niece has got a cold. She always manages to contaminate me. 100% of the time. She's got a cold, I'll get it. I haven't even seen my niece when she had this cold. She passed it on to my wife, and my wife passed it on to me. But otherwise, I actually contracted AIDS on purpose once, just to bring my immune system down to reasonable levels, because otherwise I've got the immune system of an ox. Of course, oxes are famous for their immune systems. Now, this looks a little bit sketchy. Let's see if I can pick off some enemies before I wade in. Boosh! Did I hit him? No, I missed. There we go. Pow! Right in the kisser! Do a bit of sheep shearage. Shearing of the sheepage. Doesn't look too bad around here. Watch out for you. Ow. Plenty of livestock around here. This is good. I do think we're going to be sorted for resources between now and when we get to my home country. Plenty of wool and stuff. Plenty of food. Quite the stock of iron. Ooh, hello, hello. Ah, creeper! Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus. 3 creepers. Skeletons. Okay, this is getting a little bit sketchy. Where are they? Oh, God, they're right there. They're right there. Get back. Get back, you fiend. Don't have many arrows. I've run out! I've run out! Ah! Ooh, close one. There was a 3rd creep around here somewhere. What are you looking at? Ooh, he's an evasive one. Need to eat. Could have been a bit disastrous. This is where I demonstrate how much I suck at Minecraft. I'm sure you'll remember the first couple of episodes, back when I was a bit more mumbly and less confident. I demonstrated how bad I was at combat. I get easily overwhelmed and panic. I'm not liking this at all. There's another one up there. See if I can get the drop on him. Aha! Oh God, you've got a friend! Getting a little bit stressed, I have to say. Oh! Jeez, where do you come from? There can't be any more creepers now. Blown up about 15 of the buggers. Probably just gonna hang out here and fight the evening away. Oh God! Where are you guys coming from? Oh, my sword's broken. Jesus! Uh-oh. This is not good. This is not good. Ah! Christ on a bicycle. Punching chickens. Punching sheep. Punch, punch, punch. Solving the world's problems with punches. Well, that was an adventurous evening. I should really just stop and make myself another sword. What am I doing? It's rather beautiful around here. It reminds me of the bay we saw when we got to Asia that first time, after the Indonesia trip. Now, let's see. We must be sure, actually. Don't know. Let's get my stuff together. And we'll take things from there. Think I will hollow out this little bit. Perhaps make a bed. Store some stuff. Forge a new sword. And generally prepare for what might well be the last leg of the journey. Crafting bench is the order of the day. While I'm doing this, I will respond to a few viewer comments we've got here. Ooh. Creepiness, let's ignore that. So, last time I asked where you guys like to go, vacation-wise, and where you recommend me to go this year. Mentioned that I'm a big fan of urban breaks. And are there any decent cities you would recommend or have had fun in the past? Carol Walker, who incidentally is my cousin. Hello, Carol. Carol's getting married this year, which I am heartily looking forward to this October. Hope the wedding plans are going well, and let me know if I can be of any assistance. But Carol said Helsinki. I really like Helsinki, which is in Finland. Oh god, I'm doubting myself now. It is Finland, isn't it? Yes, Helsinki's in Finland. She says something to the tune of, it's very expensive to get there because EasyJet have pulled out of that route. And not only that, but once you are there, it's expensive. This much is true. I would love to go to Helsinki, but haven't for that very same reason. Same reason I haven't gone to a lot of Northern Europe, as much as I think it's one of the best places on earth in terms of how liberal everything is. Quality of life is amazing. Ooh. Hello. Leave me alone till I can make a sword. I do have a friend in Sweden who just moved there recently with his girlfriend outside of Gothenburg. I would like very much to take up the opportunity to stay with him for a few days. But as mentioned, I am jobless now, surviving on a fairly meagre freelance income and a couple of DJ gigs. And Sweden is very expensive, so don't know how likely that'll be, but I will be a fool if I do not take such opportunities. So we'll see how that progresses as the year goes on. Emo de Great says, now let me read this. Ah yes. Emo de Great grew up in Adelaide, Australia. Ooh, you're quite near to spawn point, my friend. If you die, you'll end up back home, so bear that in mind. And he mentions, or she, not sure which, mentions going to Indonesia and saying that was a massive culture shock. Went to one of the largest cities, Yogyakarta, where the traffic is just insane. And I have heard this from other people who have been to Indonesia and that part of the world. Beautiful country, but massive culture shock. I had no idea how quiet his home was until they came back from that trip. Yes, I harboured an ambition to go to India at one point for the same reasons. Just it's an entirely different world, poles apart from everything we know in the Western world. That desire has kind of waned as my 20s come to their natural close. I think it's something that you kind of do in your younger years, really, that kind of crazy travel. It's a shame. I would like to do it still, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I'd be up for such extreme adventure, as sad as that sounds. I went to Mauritius last year, and the poverty got to me somewhat. It was a bit weird staying in a 4-star hotel which was sandwiched in between kind of corrugated tin shanty towns. It felt a bit weird cruising past those in my private Mercedes with the blacked out windows. Just create a little hollow for a bed here. And I know it's kind of middle class guilt, and I could do something about it. You know, it's very easy to say things and commentate when you are staying in a spa hotel. But it did nonetheless get to me, and I think I'd have the same reaction going to somewhere like India, where the disparity between the very rich and the very, very poor is just chasmic. So I'm not sure. I do love travelling, and hopefully we'll get there one day. Do want to do America this year, and we would love to do Tokyo, but that is a massive expense. Just getting there is will cost thousands, so don't know about that. That's kind of on the back burner. But we shall see. Getting myself sorted. Leave myself a little package in case I end up back here. Now, the name is Lance, which is his YouTube name, and assumedly his real name, has said, in reference to the surprise at the end of this series that I've got coming up, and what I plan to do with a map, Lance has said, "Let me guess, you're going to open a server with this map." Well, Lance, it's a good guess, but you'll have to be a bit more imaginative than that. Essentially, if I can't be bothered to go through the hassle of just uploading the map onto a file-sharing network where everyone can get hold of it, what do you think the chances are of me hosting an entire server and maintaining that? As fine an idea as that is, and I'm sure you guys would love it, the surprise I've got is not that, but it's going to be bigger and better than that. So do keep on guessing if you want. Right, I'm going to do a bit more mining down here and see if I can discover the location of that dungeon, since there are strange noises coming up from the deep. Might be able to get some rare items. Do wonder how we're doing for daylight, though. Don't want to be marching through the night again this evening, since I just nearly got my ass handed to me. Benjamin Gravy, another long-term viewer. Hello, Benjamin. How's it going? Says, I have to lose 40 to 50 pounds this year. I let myself go a bit. It's in reference to the health discussion we were having last time. You can do it, man. You can do it. It's just a case of making it a habit to get yourself down the gym and to work out. Yeah, still got plenty of daylight. Of course, that is difficult for most people these days, given that we're in the winter, depending on where you are in the world. And when it's icy and snowy and cold outside, the impetus to get up off the couch and get yourself down the gym is somewhat lacking. But just make it a habit and you'll get into it, no problem at all. I don't know how much 40 to 50 pounds is in proper speak. Is that like 2 stone or something? But you'll get there, you'll be fine. In case you're wondering what a stone is roughly 17 bags of sugar or 1 Volvo. I hear bones are rattling. Might be getting closer here. I was talking earlier, a couple of episodes ago, about a web show I wanted to do after this. Finally kind of got that sorted. The pilot episode will be going up. I'm not going to say too much about it just yet. I might talk about it more at length in the next episode. You can the pilot episode will be on YouTube on this channel, but it won't be It'll be private, so you can only see it if you've got the link. Just using that just to, while we speak to a couple of people and organise a few things. But you will be able to... No. Need more pickaxes. You will be able to get hold of that episode and watch it if you want. By either following me on Twitter or going via the Iron Man Mode site and liking us on Facebook, because I'm going to post the link there. But it won't be for mass release. It will, however, be going up in the next couple of days, so do enjoy that if you happen to catch it. Essentially, it involves interviewing various gamers and whatnot, while trying to land a plane in a flight sim with no flight experience. I assure you it's a good watch. The pilot episode, it's a bit rough around the edges, but shows off the concept really well. You'll enjoy it, hopefully. Now, what's going on here? Spider cave. Oh, there's lots of fun going on down there. Having a little party. Well, let me rain on your parade. Have some water. I don't know what good that did, but it makes me feel better that my enemies are now drenched. Oh, now they're just climbing up the stream. Great move, genius! Alright, I don't know if you can hear it, but my throat is rather sore, and I'm going to close off here before we explore this cave. Thank you so much for watching once again. Sorry it's been a bit of a short one, or has it? It's been about 20 minutes, I think. Loads more to discuss in the next episode. Do follow us on Twitter to get extra bonus stuff that we do. I don't know who we is, it's just me, at Iron Man Mode. Visit the website, subscribe to this channel, and do give us a thumbs up. It's the only way you can show your support if you are a regular viewer and enjoy watching these. Or heck, give us a thumbs down if you're not enjoying it. Don't really. Don't really. It hurts my feelings. Good night.